We had the craziest spring weather this year. It was just cold and then it would rain and then we might have one nice day. So I would rush out and try to get things done, but then it would rain again. It seemed like for a week and be freezing cold. But somehow one day it was just done out here. I don't even know how it happened, but everything is really starting to take off now. We put up the fence last year, so I am doing lots of beans. Like those are like soup beans in the back. There's our asparagus, and that's starting to slow down and I'm letting it fern up. But all along the fence is where I'm doing like climbing things. Like at the beans, I've got tomatoes planted all the way around the fence. It's not the best year for broccoli, but I am finally starting to get a little bit bigger heads. Have this really big patch of spinach, which I already harvested half of it, but with the cool weather this year, the spinach has just done beautifully and it's so good. Starting to get strawberries. My strawberries are having a problem. Plants, I don't know if that's normal or what's going on, but I have been getting some good strawberries out of there. Potatoes look really good. The garlic is growing. These are some carrots from last year, so I'm gonna try to save seed from them. And this is interesting. This is a celery that actually overwintered. I have never had that happen before. So it looks like it's gonna flower, so I may be able to get some celery seed. We'll see about that too. I only grow one variety of it, so it might be okay. Here's my tiny celery that I tried to grow from seed. I don't know that you'd call that a success. My plants that I bought are doing a little bit better than that one. Cabbage is growing. There's some peppers. My onions look lovely. This was my overwintered. This all overwintered. And I've just let it grow. Mostly just out of not having time to deal with it, but the spinach is all gonna go to seed. I just need to pull it out and give it to the chickens. But I'll tell you, if you've never tried these flowers, these are all going to seed. I'm probably not gonna keep it because I don't know that, well, I might, I don't know. Anyway, but if you've never tried these flowers if you've never tried the flowers of mustards and kale, they're really good and they're quite edible. So I kind of enjoy snacking on those sometimes. I'm doing Brussels sprouts this year. It's completely new to me, never done it, but I grew these guys from seed. I'm really happy with how they're growing. They look great. I just don't know what to do with them. We'll see how it goes. And this is a big greens bed that I did, full of kales and mustards and chard. These are beet greens that I bought, and this thing was beautiful this last week, and I went through and I cut all of it and harvested it and got 26 bags that I've put into my freezer for the winter. So I'm really thrilled with that. They're doing great. And all along the fence, I've done snap peas and regular peas. Never done, I think I did peas one year, just a few of them, so I don't know if they're doing well or not doing well. They're finally starting to flower. It might be too late, but the fence works perfect for growing that stuff. Also have a nice little bed of carrots growing well. Did I already show you my onions? My onions are looking well too. So I bought onion plants around the outside, and I also grew a few onions from seed. There's one little tiny row that I tried from seed this year. So I'm doing lots of experiments in the garden. You may remember that one of my goals from the last couple years has been to grow more from seed. So I am happy to say that pretty much all this garden has been grown from seed. All of my tomato plants I started, they're not doing the best either, but at least I started them. Every one of those pepper plants over there, seed. I did a couple onions this year. Let me see what else. All of that broccoli, I think except for maybe 4 or 5, were all grown from seed. What else out here? I think that's it. I mean, besides the things you always grow from seed, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with doing things a little bit more, just having to buy less. The only problem is I just buy a whole lot of seeds. I cannot say no to the seeds. So I don't know if it's saving money or not, but it's been fun.